Welcome back to my channel. I'm James, and this channel's for everyone worldwide that loves all these great movies and great TV series. Now today we're going to dive into a really well done Batman animated TV series. And this is a brand new release that's coming out here in just a day. So this should be coming out basically on release date by the time I release this video. So this is another exciting review we're going to deep dive into. The Batman, the complete animated TV series. Now, this is not Batman, the animated TV series. This is the one that came out much later in 2004. And this one ran for 5 seasons. And it is personally one of my favorite Batman animated TV series. And I'm going to dive into and tell you my thoughts on the series, kind of why this is so special. I'm going to do a complete unboxing. We're going to do my exclusive Blu-ray versus the original DVD release image comparisons. And that's something I do exclusively here on this YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to go down there and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and a like while you're at it. Now, when we're going through that and doing the image comparisons, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the TV series, tell you what the quality of it is, and give you all the specs, what you get in this set, special features, things like that. Then at the end, as always, I'll wrap it up with my special review score, which gives you a combination of what the quality of this is versus tons of other Blu-ray releases, animated TV series releases that have come out on Blu-ray, and how this kind of stacks up with them. So make sure, as always, to stick around to the end. That way you never miss out on any of the review scores, to give you an idea if this is something you should pick up, if you should add this to your collection, if you own the original DVDs, if this is worth upgrading to and spending your money on. Now to start off, we're going to do the image comparison of the original DVD release here. And that's what you're going to see up there above. And that was originally released in 480i. So on these DVD releases, they had a 480i transfer on them, and that's what they actually look like. Now, we're going to be comparing this to the new Blu-ray release. Now, as you probably noticed, there are some drastic changes. Now, first thing you're going to notice right off the bat, on the new Blu-ray release, for the first time ever released on physical media, this has the full uncut 1.78:1 aspect ratio. They didn't edit it down, they didn't cut it down. It was a big surprise to see that this is back to the original way, the full uncut, showing all of the frame that was missing in the original DVD releases. On the DVD releases, on the back of them, they even say that this is standard edition, where we cut down the frame to fit the original television ratio of what it was displayed on the old TVs, not how it was filmed. So this is the first time released physically, we get to see the whole frame of everything you see above, and it does look pretty darn cool. Getting to see that where it goes across your whole TV in 1.78:1 does look pretty darn cool. Now, on these DVDs, it was originally 1.33:1, which is similar or roughly to 4:3. Roughly. So that's what these were, which is why they were cut down on the sides of the frame. They basically cut off both sides of the original picture to present what you saw on these, whereas these, it's the full image, including all the image on the sides that they cut out of these DVDs. So that alone made this a really cool upgrade in that aspect ratio. Now, as I'm going through this, as always, I'll put all of the links for the DVDs, all of the links for the Blu-ray set that's come out, as well as anything that I talk about in these reviews. I'll have them linked in the description section right below this video, as well as a pinned comment in the comment section. So if after watching this review you decide you want to pick this up and add this to your collection, whether it's this or the DVDs, once you get done hearing my review score, make sure to go down to one of those links. It takes you straight out to Amazon. I've made it nice and easy for all of you and put all of those links down there. And it does help support this YouTube channel just a tiny bit. So make sure if you're going to pick this up to click on one of those links. That way I can continue to provide you all this content that all of you enjoy watching. Now on this new Blu-ray set, talking about the difference on the frame side that you see, also because this is in full 1080p HD, they completely remastered it and released it in full 1080p HD on these Blu-rays. So that's why you're noticing it's so much clearer, sharper, crisper. And I know I talked about this recently on the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers Complete Series set. But this is something that on the Batman, I personally always liked the Batman, the animated series, this series, and Batman, the animated series, better than Chip and Dale. I did like Chip and Dale. It got a great review score. It was a great release. But I've always had a sweet spot in my heart for Batman and Superman. They are my personal favorite superheroes. So I really did like the Batman. And Bringing it out in full 1080p HD with them opening the frame really was kind of like a revelation for this series. Because on DVD, I've owned these DVDs for years and years, and I've watched them a lot, and to be honest with you, I didn't realize or had never thought of that there was a bunch of the image or the frame that I was missing out on. So watching these this way makes it feel like I'm watching them all over again, because there's a lot of things on the sides of the frames that this really cut out on these DVDs that makes this feel like a whole new show altogether. Now on this Blu-ray set, it is on 6 Blu-ray discs, and these are BD50s. And I do have some exciting news to share with you for all my international audience, no matter where you live worldwide. Every single one of the discs in the set is region free. Now they didn't mark it on the package anywhere, but I tested them in all my region B, my region C, my region A, my multi-region, changed them through every region, went through each player as I always do exclusively here on my YouTube channel, and every single disc in the set was region free. So for any of you that live worldwide outside of the US or region A, you can import this from that link I placed in the description section or as a pinned comment below. It'll ship it straight to your country. You'll have no issues playing this whatsoever, no speed up, slow down. It'll play perfect in your player no matter where you live worldwide. So I thought that was some really exciting news for all of you worldwide, because I know a lot of you like to collect these DC animated series like I do. Now on those 6 Blu-ray discs, it does include all full 65 episodes. They didn't cut those down or edit them at all. So what that means is some of the content that people had a little bit of issues with, because it is a little bit more of a violent Batman series. Now I'll talk about that just for a second, about the violence in it. Personally, I thought the Batman series did a really great job of making even Batman darker than even in Batman the Animated Series. And some of the episodes in this take kind of Batman the Animated Series to a new level. A lot of people did not give this a chance, and I felt like they really missed out on a really hidden gem of a Batman series. This one has some absolutely great storytelling in it, and there's actually some really surprise things that it actually shows that the Joker does and some other villains do, and things like that that basically wouldn't have ever made it into Batman the Animated Series, because I think at that time that would have been considered too violent. But because there have been so many animated series from then, they kind of went out on a limb and tried some new things with this. Now, the animation style in this, I really dug. As you probably noticed above, it's kind of more of a mixture of kind of like Japanese, Japanime with a little bit of American animation, with a little bit of a hardcore comic book animation, kind of all mashed together. To me, it worked really well. I actually like the animation style in this better than Batman the Animated Series, which a lot of you might disagree with, some of you might not. But if you haven't given this series a chance, I really thought the animation was great. I love the Batmobile in it. I like how they kind of mixed some CGI effects with it. So it kind of had some computer animation with the hand-drawn animation. And on the Blu-ray, it is absolutely outstanding. I mean, the computer animation comes through so great on this, as opposed to that 480i image on that DVD. It was so muddy and grainy, and you couldn't see really the sharp lines or just how gorgeous this looked. This does look outstanding on this new Blu-ray, and really brought this show to brand new heights. So even on the dark scenes, instead of it being kind of a muddy or kind of basically like zoned out and just fuzzy image altogether, you could really see the animation of what they put behind even the drawings behind Batman and the cityscapes and the skylines, and there's just so much more detail that they put in this series that I really did like. And that's where I feel like a lot of people just think of Batman the Animated Series and never really dove into this one. This is another really great animated Batman classic, but I will say this much. This one I do feel like is a little bit more hard in a lot of the episodes with the storytelling. There is things that are more violent that happen. There is some more adult humor in it. So there's a lot more storylines where there'll be a lot of adult humor that literally when I was sitting watching it again, I started to think to myself, you know what? There wasn't as much of that in Batman the Animated Series. That was a little bit lighter. So I did kind of like the sense of that I feel like this was geared more towards adults, even more so than Batman the Animated Series was, which I do love Batman the Animated Series, and I have that in my collection. And I love that series. But I'm just telling you the things that are different in this, if you've never given this a chance, that I really did think shined really great on this series. Now the runtime on this series is 1,395 minutes roughly, not including the special features. And there's a bunch of them on this. Now, to touch on this real quick, because I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about this. The only thing missing from this is not any part of the actual series. The series is uncut, the episodes are uncut, But there is a movie that came out after the series ended quite a while afterwards, and it's called The Batman vs. Dracula. That movie was kind of like just an offshoot movie, kind of tying up some things, but not in a sense 100% necessary to understand the ending of the series, but it was nice that they had that come out. That is not included in this series, and here's why I think that is the case. Warner Archive is known for doing this, that after they'll release like a complete animated show, they'll then come out in some of the movies they'll release on individual Blu-rays remastered later on. I personally think, based on if this sells well enough, Warner Archive is going to come back and release that as a standalone title movie just like it was before, but remastered on Blu-ray. So hopefully this sells well enough so that way we can all get that as well to complete our The Batman collection. But otherwise, that's the only thing missing from this. It does contain all the special features that were released originally, plus a bunch of other ones, and it really does have a nice selection of things on this set. Because of how many messages I've gotten asking me how you can help to support this YouTube channel, I now have added the ability that you can actually donate and help support this channel through the PayPal Me link that I have added to this YouTube channel. I've always had the ability that you can add a super thanks tip to the channel, which I talked about before with the super thanks button that's down below. But a lot of people have asked if there's another way, because the super thanks takes so much out of it that gets given to YouTube. A lot of people have asked if there's another way to help support this channel, that more of that goes into this channel that helps to pay for all of these screenshot comparisons, all of this content that I work hard to create that you're only going to find exclusively here on my YouTube channel. Well, I'm happy to announce that I finally have added the ability that you can now donate through the PayPal Me link. And it's a direct link that's on the main page here on this YouTube channel. Up under the banner it says donate, and if you click on that it allows you to donate any amount you want on each of these videos or every month to this YouTube channel. And that goes right back into this YouTube channel and helps me to pay to keep providing all of this content, just like you see above. I have to pay for the software and the equipment to constantly go out and create all of this content for all of you to watch and enjoy. And the only way I can continue to create all of this content is with the support of all of you, my viewers and subscribers. So that's why there's several different ways you can help to support this YouTube channel now. First off, you can support it through those super thanks or through that donate button that is through the PayPal Me link. You can also go down and click through those links in the description section or as a pinned comment down below. Those take you straight out to Amazon, and that gives just a tiny bit back to this YouTube channel. But all of those are ways that you can help to support this channel so I can keep going out and creating all of this content for all of you to watch and enjoy. I will also put the link as a pinned comment down in the comment section below with the links for everything from Amazon. So you can always go down there under those pinned comments and you'll find the link down there to donate as well. And I appreciate all the love and support all of you have given. Also, don't forget to give this video a like and a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you never miss out on any of this exclusive content. Now, on the Batman the Complete series here on Blu-ray, it does come with a brand new audio mix as well. This gets a brand new DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 mix. Whereas on the original DVD releases, these simply had a Dolby Digital 2.0. And there is a big difference in the audio mix between this and the new DTS HD Master Audio. This one has much more range and clarity to it, has much more thump in it. You could hear much more out of the speakers out of it, much more clarity than the DVDs ever had. So that was another upgrade that was really nice over these DVDs that they gave us on this Blu-ray release. Subtitle wise, you do get English, French, Spanish, Netherlands, Dutch. So you got several subtitle options that should make it easy for all of you worldwide. They're all available on this as well because it's region free. Now it does include a digital copy code, which then you can redeem and it unlocks the entire series in full 1080p HD as well. Now showing you what you get inside here, it does come with a nice slipcover, and I did like the new artwork they used for it with the red background because a lot of the episodes in this series had like a red sky that I really liked and just kind of added to the overall feeling of the show. Then on the side here it says The Batman the Complete series. And then on the back here it talks about it. Special features wise, you do get a brand new featurette, The Dark Dynasty Continues. Explore the relationship between Batman and his allies as he evolves them from mysterious vigilante to the world's greatest detective. You also get a new look, new direction, new night. Then Building the Batman, Gotham PD Case Files, Joining Forces, the Batman's legendary team-ups, plus a bunch more. Talks about the show a little bit here and how you get your digital copy code as well. Now showing you here, same artwork on the case on the inside under the slipcover. And when you go inside here, you do get a nice little pamphlet. I like when they include these for the DC Animated Series. It's got some nice artwork in it. It tells you the episodes that are on each disc. It tells you the special features that are listed on each disc. and none of it was over compressed. So the nice thing is they put roughly 11 episodes per disc with a few special features. None of it was over compressed. There wasn't any compression issues. I didn't see any real banding. No issues on them whatsoever. I didn't have any audio lag issues. I didn't have any playback issues. They played seamlessly and did look really nice on it. So overall, the series looked outstanding overall and really did present the best the series has ever looked. But I do like this booklet here, how it talks about everything, goes through all the episodes and the special features talking about it. Then on the disc, you get your artwork, and each one has the artwork with the bat symbol and Batman behind it. Talks about what episodes you get on it, and it's on this leaflet. Each leaflet has your discs on it, and I did like the artwork they put on the discs as well. Now, as you've noticed watching those screenshots above as I've been talking, hands down, there's no way you're ever going to buy that DVD set. And that's where I said, wait till the end before you decide what you're going to pick up. But there's no way you should spend any of your money for that DVD set. The amount that they cut out of that DVD set and what is present on this Blu-ray set, the visual quality with the Batman the Complete series being completely remastered in full 1080p HD versus that horrible 480i DVD set is absolutely gorgeous. This does look great on Blu-ray, and because it is one of my favorite Batman animated series, I love what they did with the character designs, like Joker's face, how he kind of looked like he had kind of like a reggae look with kind of like dreads, and he had those crazy yellow teeth. I love the Joker design in this with the red eyes. And then you've got Mr. Freeze. Man, I thought his was cool, how it was ice actually over his head, and it was all spiky. And I love the design of Batman, and I really thought it worked well. Some people didn't give it a chance because they thought it looked too stylized. I thought it was great. And in my opinion, this is one of my favorite animation styles they've done for Batman. And when they bring in Superman and all the other characters, they looked great with the animation style as well, where it showed their more defined muscles and it had more rigid lines on it. And I love the Batmobile and the Batcave in this, how it kind of had a Tron-esque look to it. And if you think about it, it really did have kind of a Tron look, that it was black with silver and then like bluish aqua blue streaks behind it, and all of his buttons were aqua blue with black. And man, I really liked this series and thought it was so cool looking. If you haven't given it a chance yet, you're really missing out on a really cool Batman series. And some of the stories in this that they took from the comics really were well done. And I think this is a really adult Batman series that if you sit back and watch it, you're going to be stuck on this and enjoy all the multi-arcing stories, all the part 1, part 2s that continue on, and how the story all ties together, and really does show some things that'll surprise you for an animated series. So for my review score for the Batman on Blu-ray for the first time ever uncut is an outstanding 9.7. You must pick this up and add this to your collection. If you like Batman, you like Superman, any of those characters or the villains, they do a great job fleshing out the villain stories in this. Batman story, Robin, Superman is included, Catwoman, Mr. Freeze, Riddler. There are so many cool characters they bring out in this series that make it so enjoyable to watch. I just absolutely love this series and was so excited when they announced this. I ordered it right away and pre-ordered it, and I'm glad to get it in and share this with all of you. This one is outstanding. That they did it uncut and opened it up makes this look so good, especially if you watch it on a 4K player. Like I put this in my Panasonic UB820, and it kind of like extrapolates and upscales it to 4K on my 4K TV and tries to do the best it can with the 1080p image to make it look that. Obviously, it's not a full 4K or native 4K, but man, did it look outstanding. The colors are so vibrant in, and the dark scenes, you can actually see in the dark scenes his glowing eyes so clearly, or like the Joker's red eyes that are glowing, or so many cool scenes in it that were so well done in this. And there was actually some big named actors that were in this. I mean, Ron Perlman, he voiced the character of Mr. Freeze for a while, and there's so many others in it, but there's a lot of named actors that participated in this. That really adds to the element of how cool this series was. I mean, heck, for a while, Adam West even voiced a character in this. So there's a lot of Batman history that if you're a superhero Batman fan, you must add this to your collection because it is an outstanding release at 9.7. As always, make sure to comment down below. Let me know if you've seen this series at all, if you're excited to try this out, if you're going to pick it up based on my review here. I'm always curious who's seen this, who hasn't, if it's something you're going to give a try, whether you like Batman the Animated Series or not. Some people that maybe didn't like Batman the Animated Series, you might like this because it's a little darker and a little bit more edgy. The animation's a little bit more edgy. Some of the stories they tell are a little more edgy. And that's why, to me, this really holds a sweet spot in my heart, and I really, really enjoy this series. Now, as I said earlier, if you want to help support this YouTube channel, make sure to go to that PayPal Me donate button and donate through that. Anytime you donate, that goes straight back into this YouTube channel, and that's how I keep paying for the software to get all these images and data off of these discs, to test these, to go through and make sure that there's nothing wrong with them, and that's how I'm able to go through and do all of this for you. It's not just a review, as you've probably noticed for those of you that watch this channel over the years. I don't just hold up a case and say, yeah, it sounds good, or yeah, it looks good. I actually test everything for you, so it's different than somebody that just throws it on their TV and watches it for a few minutes. And that's what's so exclusive about what I do here on my YouTube channel. I'm truly taking extra love, time, and work and putting it into every single one of these reviews that I make for all of you to watch and enjoy. So if you enjoy these, make sure to either give a super thanks down below or to go and donate through that button as well. That goes right back in and helps me to be able to keep providing you all of this content for you to enjoy and watch here on my YouTube channel. As always, make sure to give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. And I'll put all the links, as I said, in the description section right below and as a pinned comment in the comment section below with the link if you decide you want to donate, to click on it to take you out to do that. I appreciate all of your time today. I had a fun time today with this one, and the Batman was one I was waiting for, and I was so excited when it was announced. Let me know your thoughts down below. I hope all of you have a blessed day, and I've always got something new and exciting coming out very soon.